Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Doki Digs. We're actually starting over fresh in 1.16. Um, I played a bit of this update already with my beautiful girlfriend megmeg and some of my friends on their server, but I figured it's time to reboot Doki Digs, and my girlfriend's gonna get surgery soon, so I figured while she's recovering, she could watch some of these episodes and relax her a bit. I'm not planning on making this like a big long thing, just because I just really don't have the time. Especially school's going to start back up soon. But I figured I can make a few episodes here and there. Doesn't hurt anything. Now, the 1.16 update is mainly focused around the Nether. Um, they redid like the whole thing, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want to bother with that. I've played around in the new Nether, and I'm not the hugest fan of it. And I'll tell you why. There's one main reason why I don't like the new Nether. It's the music. Cannot stand the new music. I I, I know they got a different composer, Lena Rain or something like that. Which that's all right. But there's this one track that plays over and over again, and for the life of me, I can't figure out why. With normal Minecraft music, it's like every now and again you'll hear a song. That's part of the magic, is it fades in and out. Um, but I just feel like with this new stuff, it was like it's nonstop. Like I never stop hearing that song, and after a while, it gets really grating, hard to listen to. Every time you go into the Nether, it starts too. My girlfriend and I built a um, a portal on the Nether roof, and every time we went through that portal, that song would start playing like clockwork. Um, C418's music, I don't know if it's just coded in differently, or if it's just like a this update kind of thing. Like they're gonna make it less common, as um, like that was just kind of like a teaser to get everybody hyped about the new music. But I hope they die it down a little bit. The original tracks, well, I shouldn't say original. The tracks from Minecraft Volume Beta um, play, not super often. They come in and out. Even when in the Nether, the tracks, I think it's Drayton, Concrete Halls, Warmth, and I think there may be one other one that I'm missing. But all composed by C418, and they come in every now and again, and they just provide this really nice atmosphere to listen to while you're exploring the Nether. Um, in the new songs by Lena Rain, I think they achieve the same thing. Like I get what she was going for, and it's good music. It's not bad by any means. It's just not what I've come to know Minecraft to be. And I know that's an entirely a subjective thing, right? Like it's just taste in music. But there's something so um, charming about C418's original works that it it makes it kind of hard to see something you're so familiar with really just you know with different music put in. It's like if Lena Raine composed the entire soundtrack from the beginning, I'd probably feel completely different. But it's just got like a different vibe to it, more energetic, less lonely and somber, and I think that was like part of Minecraft's appeal, at least when it started, was that it was like you, nothing else, and you just building. Everybody has that one single player world that they they look back on, and it makes them kind of sad and nostalgic, but still happy and excited. Um, Not because it's over and you haven't played on it, but because that's kind of the feeling you got while playing. Like it kind of conveys an eerie sense of solitude, I guess, is a way to put it. Now, I don't think that's necessarily better than Lena Raine's more energetic tracks. And sorry if I'm not getting her name right. Ouch. I I'm pretty unfamiliar with her and her work. I know she worked on a game called Celeste, I think it was called. Amazing looking game. She did the soundtrack for that as well. Um, I listened to it once when I was at work, popped in my headphones and gave it a listen, and it totally different kind of game, so it's not you can't really compare the two. But I will say that like it again just wasn't really my thing. I think Minecraft is a game built for ambience. Even with its simplistic textures, and I've got shaders on right now that make it look wild, but I think in general, um, the the shaders are kind of irrelevant because like even the base game is has got this kind of feel to it. Um, and again, it's all subjective. Like I could be talking to anybody about this, and they'd be like, "Well, I disagree because Minecraft has been lacking a lot of energy that it's definitely gained with the newer updates, and I agree with that too. Um, I can't deny that as the game has progressed and changed, it's become an entirely different animal. It's not the lonely, quiet Minecraft that we used to play back in the day. It's a much more exciting adventure type game. You got stuff like raids going on. You've got structures, more structures than you even know what to do with. I could probably walk like 100 blocks that way and find a structure. By that I mean like a dungeon, a temple, a witch hut, you know, a village. Villages are about ooh, got dark fast. Wow. Okay. Uh, I was kind of hoping I'd be able to gather materials for a little bit longer, but it looks like I'm gonna have to go on a night run and try and find some sheep. I wish these guys gave you wool. Alpaca wool. Kind of makes sense. I mean, they're fluffy enough. Oh, there's a sheep. 3 of them. Perfect. I'm sorry. Your time has come. Now, this series is going to be low stakes, peaceful mode, nothing really crazy going on. And not because I don't prefer the alternative, but because I just kind of want it to be a peaceful, relaxing, new experience for my girlfriend to sit back and watch. It's mainly for her, honestly. Yeah, I make these for myself too, just because I like playing Minecraft. But you know, she She likes to fall asleep to Minecraft videos sometimes, so I figured I'd make my own. She says she really enjoyed the first couple, but I don't know. I've definitely made some higher quality things in the past, but video editing, Minecraft stuff, really anything YouTube related, I have no idea what I'm doing. Absolutely no idea what I'm doing. You know, I can to prove it, I do most of like editing and stuff on my phone. I've got an app that'll help me with that stuff. And that's that's editing with quotation marks. I don't really know what I'm doing still, but it's better than nothing. I'll say that much. I've got a couple of videos that I'm somewhat proud of on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Make those Chariba compilations, some videos. Man, lightning is striking everywhere right now. Oh man, that's bad news. But I make those Chariba compilations that Japanese crane game. You get a couple free play tickets a day, and you can just, you know. Oh wait, is that gonna get rid of the rain? Oh, I don't want to get rid of the rain, but I do want it to be morning. That's okay. We'll put it back. Whoa, whoa. Such a different vibe without rain. I like the rain though, so we're gonna keep it. Um, it's quiet. I like it, but there's no time for that. We need to put the rain back on ASAP. Maybe just regular rain this time. Maybe we won't do the thunder. All right. That feels a little better. Much brighter. I have no idea what I'm going to build. I don't even know if I'm going to build here. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. Maybe I'll gather materials first before I even bother with any of this stuff. By that, I mean we should probably go mining. I guess I can go ahead and leave my bed here then. Set my spawn. Might as well make a furnace. This is exactly what I'm talking about with the Minecraft music, though. Like it came in. I didn't even realize it was happening. I didn't even think twice about it. You know, it just faded in. And now that it's picking up, I notice it. But gives a really unique vibe that I think is pretty much exclusive to Minecraft. I don't think there's anything else in the world that gives this vibe. For me, at least. Yeah, you just saw me litter. I try not to do it. I promise. But nobody needs that. I guess I could use it as fuel for the furnace. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. We'll use it as fuel for the furnace so we don't litter. Boom, there we go. Next time we make something. I don't even think I'm gonna need food since I'm playing on peaceful. But never be too sure. I think I'm just gonna dig down right here. I know it's like right next to where I was gonna build, but or at least where I was thinking about building. I really just need iron. Once I get iron, I can start um, collecting wood faster. I always like building my house out of wood. I know, I'm not the best builder, but wood is usually a pretty essential part of my builds. I've done some things in the past with like crazy amounts of concrete and these giant builds, beautiful builds. My girlfriend and I built uh, a teapot, a giant castle in our multiplayer server, which maybe I'll show on the channel sometime. But for the most part, I like building those big builds like that are built out of concrete and purpur and all those different oh, all those different blocks. Like they're cool, but they just take so much time. So much time. And I don't even think the difference in appearance is that big by the end of it. I could build like a really nice, cozy house and be more comfortable than I would be in a big, giant tower of a castle. You know, it's easy to say now when I don't have an elytra too. Getting an elytra really speeds up the game. Makes smaller builds feel almost uncomfortable. There you go. Hopefully you can see a little better now. I don't know how long this first episode's going to be of this new series either. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet. I mean, the last one was called Peaceful Rain, and I would have kept playing on that map, but with the new update, I figured I might as well just start fresh. It was a big update. Not that it matters, because I'm not going to the Nether really, but we will have to go there eventually. You know, there's always stuff you need there. Supposing this series will even last that long. Really just trying to take it low and slow. Got a lot of crazy stuff going on right now, but it's nice to slow down and play some Minecraft. Minecraft has always been a really, really wholesome, peaceful experience for me. It's one of those things that is just purely good. Just purely good. There are very few things in the world that, no matter how much you like them, don't have their negatives. You know, other games, like, I don't know, let's say League of Legends. You love that game from the bottom of your heart, but it still makes its players miserable. And even games that aren't as bad as League, like, let me think. You know, Halo, Call of Duty games, things like that. It's still very competitive, very high energy, very. That worked out perfectly. Nice and symmetrical. Um, but you know, with things like that, no matter how much you love them, there's always some ounce, for me, that is, that feels almost, how do I put it? Well, it's not something that I can go to relax. When I have thoughts about it, they get me amped, they get me hyped up, but they don't relax me quite like Minecraft does. You know, all the memories I have of Minecraft, even the bad ones, you know, there was a period of time in my life where, you know, I was really not having a good time. Just a lot of stuff in my family and A lot of honestly really not not good stuff. Um, but I remember very specifically, and I've mentioned this to my girlfriend more times than I can count. Um, a period of time. Here, I'll put this in my offhand. Oh, I hear a bat. I can't tell where that water's coming from. I think it's above me. Even if this isn't a super deep cave, or is it below? I can't tell. Even if it's not a super deep cave, we're still going to be able to find iron faster than we have been. Haven't run into a single block yet. It's above, for sure. Um, but yeah, I remember playing late at night on a server with friends back when I first started playing 1.7, I think, like of beta. So like way back in the day, the update that Redstone was introduced. Um, and I remember just strip mining for hours and hours and hours. And I had one song by the Bare Naked Ladies on repeat while I did that. Maybe it wasn't up. At least we found some iron though. I'm gonna go get that started. Forget the cave for now. I had that one song on repeat and I just dug and dug and dug at like 3 a.m. for such a long time. Time just blurred together. How long does a pickaxe last? Ooh, not very long. Um, but it helped me get through that time because even at the end of the day, I didn't regret that time. It felt, even though it was just something to keep me occupied, it wasn't like other games where I was like, taking out my frustrations and violence and you know really giving in to some of those negative emotions. I was letting myself experience sadness. I was letting myself experience feelings, emotions that I otherwise wouldn't have because I would have been spending my time doing other things. I think at that time as well, I played a lot of Halo 3. Might have been a little after that time. Halo 3, Call of Duty World of War, um, other games like that with my friends. And where is that water? Is it below? Um, I remember very clearly the emotions I would get while playing games like that. If I was making the foolish, childish attempt at finding a coping mechanism. There it is. There's the cave. Coping with video games is not a good idea. It's really not. But for a child, and that's pretty much all you have, it's like the best thing that you can ask for. Wow, that is a deep ravine. I guess it's not that deep. Still scary though. I don't want to fall. That period of time, you know, remembering it still gets me emotional. It's like a really weirdly melancholic, wholesome period of time because I was so happy to play with my friends and so lonely to be up that late because nobody else was online. Um, so I was just experiencing all these things, all these different feelings by myself. Um, doing a monotonous task that allowed me to like really think while I was doing it. It wasn't fully distracting me. Like I could zone out, but like that was close. But it wasn't inherently, distracting like playing other games might be. overall, I think it was a really important experience for me that I don't think I could have had with any other game, any other medium for that matter. You know, movies, TV shows, they can't do what Minecraft has done for me. And I know a lot of people feel that way. I know I'm not alone in that. That's not even subjective at this point. That's just an inherent truth. Everybody loves Minecraft, and everybody loves Minecraft for good reason. It's free of severe controversies. Sure, it was bought out by Microsoft and Mojang, kind of, Notch. Talk about controversy, Notch. Uh, but he's not really associated with the game anymore. People kind of successfully separated creator from his work, which is people should always strive to do that. But I'm happy that they did, because if this became like the Notch game, this would no longer be wholesome. That man says some stuff that you do not want to listen to. Um, but who knows? Maybe I'd be like that if I had $1 billion and could just leave to go live on some island away from the rest of humanity. He might not even be serious. It might just be how he finds fun. Who knows? But I mean, Minecraft's image, it's always been the same. Always been the same. People like to think that like there was a period of time where it was quote unquote taken over by kids. No. No. It wasn't taken over by kids. There were just more people playing it. And I guarantee you the same percentage was kids as to older folk. Um, I don't think that percentage probably ever changed. It's just there were so many more people playing it. A lot more. We're getting some good loot down here. I don't know what Y level we're at, but I mean, what did we find? Some gold? Yeah. I don't think we're that low at all. We'd be seeing like lapis and stuff right now if we were low. We probably got a long way down to go before we're really in that territory. I could talk for hours and hours and hours about how much I love this game. Um, but I again, I don't think that's something that's exclusive to me. It speaks for itself, a game being out for over 10 years and having such a massive player base still. I think the only reason that it kind of fell off there for a while was because it was oversaturated with content. I think people just got bored of the Minecraft Let's Plays. They got bored of, because part of a game's. This is going to fall. That was anticlimactic. Part of a game's, survivability is its ability to, you know, uh, keep up with like creator content. So people not only have to not get bored of playing your game nowadays, they also have to not get bored of watching your game. And I think for the most part, Minecraft has been pretty resistant to a lot of that stuff because people will always like watching Minecraft Let's Plays just as much as they like making them. And burnout is a serious thing for some of the bigger ones who spend like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. There's always content out there, interesting content no less, because there's mods, there's all sorts of different things like that. Is this the same ravine we were in? I don't think it is. I think I got myself somewhat lost. I thought I was making a loop. Might have taken. Oh, is that it? Did I just break through to the other side? We'll find out momentarily. Nope, I absolutely did not. Oh, shoot. Okay, and I came in through here. Yeah, this would be a whole different story if I was playing on anything other than peaceful. Okay, I came... This is the area with the gravel, wasn't it? Maybe not. I just stopped exploring this way. That's interesting. Usually I'm really good at remembering, but when I'm talking at the same time, I either focus on one or the other. That is not a skill that I have mastered. Excuse me? Where am I? Surely there's a little divot somewhere where... Did I come in from up there? Is that what this is all about? No, this is where I just came from. I'm so confused. Maybe it was this way. Oh, it was. It was. This was the way, because that was where the water was. My ravine! Incredible. We're out. We're out of here. No more caving. We may not have diamonds and stuff like that, like I normally like to get the first time I go down, but I don't think I'm going to rush it. I don't think... Wait. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay. Wow. All I had to do was turn around. Okay, now we're out of the woods. Nice and bright outside. Ooh, spooky. Much better. Is it getting dark, though? Maybe not. Squid, no! I'll take that. If you're just gonna, end it like that, I might as well. Okay, let's get this iron going. And build a couple more furnaces. I said a couple more furnaces. People resisted so much when they decided to add the crafting book. This thing. They were like, "Oh no, that's cheating." But you know how many recipes there are in this game now? Is this really that much worse than having a Wikipedia page open on your other monitor? I don't think so. I think this is good. This was overall a good choice by the end of it. It can still be kind of a pain, but I like the shortcuts, right? It's like you can make, as many of one thing as you want by shift clicking, and overall an amazing change. Okay. I would like to get our house started, but I don't even know what kind of house to build. I think maybe we'll build a dome, a glass dome. I'm not the best with circles, but I think that would be kind of cool. I want to build one of these. I'm probably going to end up needing it. Because I'm going to turn these all to these. One thing that I've always been frustrated with when it comes to wood is the directionality of it. It's always been so difficult for me to make my buildings that need to be symmetrical because of the directionality of wood. And I don't mean like these logs, right? Because that's easy. Put it on the side and it looks like that. But like the wood like I just made, it's so all over the place. When you're trying to build, a shape with it, it can get really convoluted really fast. But it's not even anything that has to be done in this first episode. I don't even know how long I've been recording for. Can't be that long. But, maybe that's all this first episode needs to be. It's just gathering some materials. Sounds good to me. Maybe I'll wrap it up here. Yeah. I think I'm going to build right down there. Or maybe I'll build up here. Have like a dome right there that goes deep underground and then maybe goes out through there. What do you think? I'm going to take that as a yes. That's what we'll do. Unless something changes between now and the next episode. Okay? Okay. All right. This has been Doki Digs. I'll see you next episode.